Hey, what's up, guys? It's me, BB, aka Black Burger. That was fucking cheesy. I don't know why I did that. Scratch that. So today I posted this is my gameplay video, my second consistent gameplay video. So 2 in 2 weeks. It's pretty good, right? Better than before. But I promise to give you guys one gameplay video a week where I give shit for free at the end, answer a couple fan mails, and give you a couple of good stories that I think are good stories. Or I don't know if that made sense. But read you guys a couple of stories. So today, the topic for my awesome stories is going to be the 2 most embarrassing things that's ever happened to me. Excuse my grammar. I'm no English teacher or anything of that sort. But first, let's check out this play, and then I'll get to the story part of this. And enjoy the laughing or the weird noises.
Yeah. They'll run it. Here's the handoff. That's a
Whoa!
Oh!
They'll run it. Here's the handoff. That's
Whoa!
That's funny.
Did you see that?
Alright, back to story time. So, the first one is where I attempted to get a girl in about 6th grade. I was in the biggest ladies man or whatever. But, so I didn't have, much attraction to girls. That was the time where I was, like, throwing footballs at chicks and calling them bitches and shit. So, that phase that everyone goes through. Or I hope everyone goes through. But so there was this girl, let's call her Susan for now. So this girl Susan, we hadn't really talked or anything like that, and I wanted to get her attention. I wanted her to be my girlfriend or something like that. I don't remember, I just wanted to do something with her. So I had a couple of mutual friends with her, and I had asked them for help. I didn't know what to do. I wanted to get her attention. I wanted, for us to be something. So they told me to buy her cookies and, the shindig. So I couldn't do that, because I'm a man, and I didn't want to do that. So I proposed throwing a football at her and, making her feel bad, and then, sweeping her heart away by throwing shit at, like, cool stuff or something. I don't know, man. I was young and stupid. I ended up deciding to trip in front of her. So I don't know why I thought that would work, but I had a couple of our friends right before 5th period. We all met up, and he decided to trip me. Or I told him to trip me right in front of her. So I ended up falling right in front of her, and she ended up laughing and walking away. And it was the most embarrassing thing ever, because I have a crowd of people around me just looking at me like, what a fucking jackass. And, I felt really stupid. I hit my head really hard on the floor, and my attempt to grab her attention didn't work. And, I guess I wanted her pity or something. I don't know. Feel free to talk shit. I'll take it. And Walter Payton takes it to the house. So the second story is my DARE campaign, marijuana, don't smoke weed thing. And I think this story is, honestly my most embarrassing thing. If I could go back and change it, I would. But so, I don't smoke weed very often, and I didn't at this time. I think it was my second time that I've ever done it. So I used to live in apartments, and I used to have a back alley. And so one time I went to the back alley, with a couple of friends, and they took out a bong. And I'd never done a bong before, and I was like, I don't know how to do this shit. Do I stick it in my mouth, or do I blow on it, or what? Excuse the sexual innuendos, or I guess that's when they say no pun intended. But so I decided to do it, blah blah. I went through it, and talk about magic, like it instantaneously hit me, and I was like fucking belligerent after that. I could not stand. I couldn't walk. I somehow managed to walk back into my apartment, where I had 1,000 different friends for some reason. They were all there and enjoying my trip, I guess. And normally weed doesn't do this to you, or from what I've heard, so I just had a bad experience with it. But I started like puking everywhere, and in front of my girlfriend, in front of her best friend, in front of like 7 of my guy best friends, and I started like making weird noises, and I started looking like I was swimming for some reason. I felt like, I don't know how to explain it. I really can't. But I was just swimming, and I feel like the Doors were playing the whole time, and it was weird. Actually, the Doors were playing. That's why I feel like the Doors were playing, because I had a DVD of the Doors, and that was going on. But it was fucking trippy, man. It was the weirdest thing I've ever been a part of, and so I started puking everywhere, and people were making fun of me, and I fell asleep. I managed to pull it off because my mom got home later on, and all of my friends had bailed by that time. But I woke up, And I was back to normal, but I felt so stupid. I was like, damn it, my friends are going to talk shit for the rest of my life. My life is over. My social life is stupid. And I threw an interception and fucking cockmunchers and whatever. So those are my 2 most embarrassing stories. Let me know how bad you think I am. And that's my dare campaign, so don't smoke weed, guys, because it's bad for you and it makes you trip and it makes you lose all your friends. So don't do it. But if you can handle your shit, then go ahead and do it. That's the reason I don't smoke, so fuck that. Now, these are a couple of... I sent out a tweet saying that if you wanted to ask me something, feel free to ask me a question, and I'll answer it and post it up on YouTube, and you can win a free card. So these are the 3 guys that won fantasy cards. 2 Sean Greens and 1 Marquise Colston. I know they're not the most rarest cards, but it helps you, saves you a couple of thousand when you're trying to get the collection done. So Davis 2K asked, favorite offensive playbook? I'm going to go with the Steelers just because I'm a big Steeler fan. Joe Schmidt asked me all-time favorite player. Of course, it's going to be Reggie White. Reggie White's the greatest player of all time, the most dominant defensive player. And John DeLaws asked, how do I efficiently spend coins? Now, I don't have a method, but I just like to preach, don't spend coins on legendary packs. Just don't do it. It's not worth it. And here is the last clip of the game. So Joe Montana backs up, is going to throw it. And this has happened so many times where Joe Montana finally finishes the game and clutches it and just makes something happen. And so we make it happen. We're trying to hustle back real quick. And I don't know if we're going to get it. And we're going to find out.
No.
6 points for the offense, but he just falls short.
So as you can see, I don't get it.
Yes! Yes, baby! I love it!
And I like to record Spasmatic Panda's voice, but feel free to follow me on Twitter. I'll be having, like I said, a weekly story time kind of thing. Let me know if you like it. Let me know if you don't like it. I'm still going to do it anyways because I like to do this stuff. I guess it buys time. So thank you guys for watching, and I appreciate all the good feedback. Bye-bye.